And what it do, everybody. Welcome to Points Blank Travel Live, also known as PBT Live. I am your boy Rod, and on this channel, we talk about credit, we talk about credit cards, we talk about points, miles, cash back, personal finance, and how to travel around the world or around the country for little or no money out of your pocket. If that's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and in my live streams, you will hear me say ring the doorbell. Share the channel with your family and friends. Share it on your social media platforms. And with all that said, let's roll, baby. Let's get down to business. And I can tell you right now, I have a hell of a topic for us tonight. Notice, I don't know if y'all noticed, I did emphasize the two words personal finance. Now, if y'all have any credit questions, credit card questions, points, miles, cashback questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. But tonight, I want to school not only, I won't say school, let me provide a little information for content creators, especially YouTubers and people that aren't YouTubers. This applies to everybody. I put it on the thumbnails why YouTubers should have Google stock. Do I have Google stock? Yes. Did I own Google stock prior to becoming a YouTuber? Yes. And I'm going to not only show you why, I'm going to show you another reason why. I'm going to show you a first reason why, then I'm going to show you a second reason why, and then I'm going to actually show you how easy it is to purchase Google stock. I'm going to actually purchase some tonight live. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington, Texas, to be exact, the DF Dub, baby. And I can tell you right now, man, if I sound a little stopped up or nasally, it's because I am a little under the weather. I took off work Monday. I went in late yesterday, and I've been sleep on and off all day today, just trying to rest up for this live. But I really wanted to do this live. I see we got some people in the crib. We got Shy Sarai. What's going on the channel, man? We got Prince Daniel. We got Lori Raymer. We got your favorite couple head of the PBT executive team, part of the alliance in the building. And let me scroll up a little bit because I'm about to jump right up in this here. Jonathan Factor, what's going on? 8 real homies in the crib, man. Let me know where you're tuning in from if this is your first time here. Don't be shy. I got towels. I got tissue. I got all kind of stuff over here next to me. But you know, you go see as we go through this live stream. Even though I'm a little under the weather, man, I'm always ready to perform and provide that knowledge. We got Real Sunshine. Okay, so I like what Ray said. And before I get started, I'm going to pull up this first comment. It's a goal to get my kids at least stock in Google. I didn't realize Google was over YouTube. My youngest son knew, though, shaking my head. And yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff out there. Y'all, and we is me, that we don't know. We hear stuff, we see stuff, we assume stuff. And one of the things when I first got into stocks, now, before I go any further, let me say this here, man. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Make sure you do your own research before you invest any of your hard-earned money. I'm going to tell you what I do. This is just what I do. Don't go and lose some money and say, well, Rod said, but Rod also preceded it with a disclaimer. Make sure you do your own research. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. So one of the things when I first got into stocks, and a lot of people may say, well, Rod, you have a finance channel. Why are you doing it on this channel? Because this channel has the largest number of subscribers. And I'm going to also show you a reason why you should check out Points Blank Finance. So I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. So without any further ado, let's start this. Let's just get right into it. So if you're a content creator, now you don't have to be a content creator, but I want to kind of show the content creators some stuff. And your favorite couple just brought up something, man. Made me think about it. If you're interested in getting RobinHood stock, my referral link is now in the comments. It's also in the description of the video for anybody that watched the replay. You'll get some free stocks. I'll get some free stocks if you use my referral link. And you have to make a purchase to get that free stock. This is not why I'm doing it, to get free stocks. You're going to see it in a minute. I actually own probably over 85, 90 different stocks in my entire portfolio. We're going to see. I'm going to be using RobinHood tonight. That's why that's down there. We're going to be used because it's very simple. If you're beginning with investing, you're going to see why. I might have to turn my heat down, man. These lights. Ooh, it's hot. And I had a hoodie on before I started. I guess I'm still sick. I don't know. But anyway, so if you're a content creator, I'm going to ask a question for any content creators out here. And this is like, we ain't about to play no trivia games in there, but I want to ask a question. If you're a content creator and YouTube, we're not going to get to Google just yet, but YouTube and you're monetized. You're happy. You finally got monetized. You're starting to get, you got your 1,000 subscribers, your 4,000 hours of watch time. Yay, everybody's happy. You start getting paid for your advertisements that are in your videos. Not your favorite couple. I don't want your favorite couple to answer because I know they know. Anybody else, how much do you get? Put the amount you get, the percentage you get, / the percentage that Google gets. I want to see if anybody know this. And make sure I probably know too, but and you can go Google it and all that. But let's just try to, I just want to, it's not a game. I just want to see the knowledge of people that are out here creating content. And when you start making money, I'm a firm believer, when you make money, you got to know how to preserve money. Woo, that's a boulder, baby. If this is your first time here, I don't drop no damn gems. I don't drop nuggets. I drop boulders. When you make money and you start making money, you have to learn how to preserve money. You don't want to get all willy-nilly. So I don't see nobody put it in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all a screen. I'm going to start off sharing my screen real quick. Matter of fact, so it's several ways you can get paid from YouTube, but let's talk about the main three. So you got advertisements, you have memberships, and you have super chats, super stickers, and super things. All that fall under the super chat category. So you have advertisements, memberships, super chats. So Shy just said it. Okay, so Shy's not sure about ads. I'm gonna pull up this comment real quick. We're gonna be interactive in this live stream. We ain't Hayes hellos, I'll pull them up in a minute. But so for you YouTubers, for super chat, and I'm gonna give y'all, oh my God, this will hurt your feelings right here. It hurt mine anyway. So for super chats, 30% goes to YouTube, 70% goes to the content creator. For memberships, 30% goes to YouTube, 70% goes to the content creator. For ads, 55% goes to the YouTuber, 45% goes to YouTube. 45%, almost half of the money, the cheese, the cheddar, the coins, the paper, whatever you want to call it, is going to YouTube. Now, I'm going to tell you, when you get like, hey, what's going on, Keisha? I see you just came in the building. Now, personally, when I get a super chat, and matter of fact, super chats are in full effect tonight because I'm about to school some people and show some people what's really going on. And who knows, I might get schooled myself. But when you get a super chat, now I'm telling y'all right now, your boy, get my dang on thing, it ain't focused right. Your boy is thankful for every super chat, $1.99, $2.99, $4.99. I don't really calculate that, but let's use round numbers. Let's use round numbers. When you get a $10 super chat, I'm going to tell you, when you get a $10 super chat, you feel pretty good. At least I do. And most of the content creators I know, they do as well. Look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't really getting a $10 super chat. You're getting a $7 super chat because YouTube is taking the other three. 70% you, 30% them. We got that out the way. Then you get in the big leagues. One night, it's your birthday. I don't know, it's your birthday. It's your monetization party. You get a $100 super chat. You excited, man. I'll tell you, the first time I got a $100 super chat, I almost just passed out. But in reality, you're getting a $70 super chat. $30 is going over to YouTube. Okay, the biggest super chat I ever got, I ain't never even calculated this one, was $500. I got a $500 super chat. Boy, I really had to take a restroom break on that one because I couldn't believe it, but still 70%. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to show y'all this real quick, and I want y'all to see it in black and white. That's why I'm showing you this. This is on Quora, I believe Quora's website. So I ain't making it up from video revenue ads. Make sure it's got me on here like I want it. Yep, it does. And let me take that comment down so y'all can see all this. There it is. So for video ad revenue, the creator's getting 55%. YouTube's take is 45%. Exactly what I just said. Channel memberships. You getting these members, and you know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I wanted to do it, but I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wanted to do it, but I didn't. On my memberships, I couldn't control the ads. I could control how many I put in a video, and I'm gonna give y'all a little knowledge on that as well. I couldn't control my super chats, but I could control the pricing on my memberships. And what I started to do was make up this 70-30 split and say, okay, instead of a $5, I'm gonna make it $7 and I'm still getting $5. I'm like, Dad, that's not fair to my members. So I just say, you know what? I'll come up with something else. And tonight we're going to talk about what your boy came up with. So we got this here, 55-45 split for ads, 70-30 split for memberships, 70-30 split for super chats. We're going to bring your boy back on the screen here. Stop sharing that there. And I like what Shy put in there. I'm going to get to the comments. If y'all have comments, man, throw them down in there. We're going to address them as we go. And now, so will Ride. What the hell does all this have to do with Google stock? Google, we know it as Google, but when you get into the stock world, Wall Street, Google's parent company, I'm about to take you down the family tree. Google's parent company, well, YouTube's parent company is Google. Google's parent company is Alphabet. If you don't know the stock symbol, a lot of time people look on stock and say, where's Google? I don't see Google. It's because you have to look for Alphabet. Just like spelling the alphabet, because they put out all the letters and all that. I don't know how they came up with it, but who knows? So, Alphabet, here's what a rubber meets the road, and I'm trying to do this here. If I'm going too fast, y'all tell me slow down. So your boy said, why am I going to charge my members? Why don't I just use a little common sense? Now, this gets a little risque because we all know stocks can make money, stocks can lose money. And I'm going to show y'all the chart of what Google has done this year once I get into my Robinhood account. Well, in the last 5 years. If you've been following any type of investments, the stock market has been going down, crypto's going down, everything's going down. So I'm not really worried about what's been going on the last year. Plus, the more red I see when I'm getting ready to buy stocks, the more I see is losing money, the happier I get. Because I'm buying it low and then I'm going to sell it when it's great. So, if Alphabet owns Google and Google owns YouTube, this is how YouTubers can get their money back. And then some, and we're going to show you that right now. We're going to go ahead and break this down. Let me share my screen. Actually, let me make sure it's got me logged into my Robinhood without relogging in. I logged in earlier today to one thing I like about Robinhood, man, the screen changes colors. If it's white during the day and black during the night. So anyway, I get excited about little bitty stuff. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Now, before I get into this, I want content creators to know every dollar amount that you see in this Robinhood account that I'm about to show you is all YouTube revenue. All this came from YouTube. I didn't get no work money, no lottery money. It's all from YouTube revenue. And this is not the only YouTube revenue account I have, but that's neither here nor there. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. This ain't really about how much. It's more so about how we're going to maximize our opportunities. When you get money, you preserve the money. Hopefully everybody can see that. I know the screen is black. It's about as big as I can make it. So you might have to put it on your TV, your 65 inches, 75 inches. If you like me, you put it on your 42 inch, baby. Because I don't watch no damn TV anyway. So in this account, I have $4,014.16 in my Robinhood account. Completely transparent. So what I want to do right now, and I remember I told y'all, just so y'all see I wasn't kidding, over to the right here, where it's highlighting and all that, these are all the investments that I have in Robinhood. And it keeps going and 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 going. And I'm not kidding. And okay, right there, it stops right there. So from right here going back up, all the different investments. And notice, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it ain't no names or nothing. It's just say SCHD, EMB, PC, PSEC, AGNC, PEY. You have to, at some point, you got to learn the symbols. But this way, you can Google the symbols. But what I like about this most, man, think about this. I want people to really think. Like Ray of Sunshine said, her son knew that Google owned YouTube. I'm going back to my parents. My parents didn't own any stock. They probably thought they couldn't own any stock because they thought they have a lot of money. They may have been told that they couldn't during the era that they was raised in. But now we, regardless of race, creed, color, religion, we all can own some stock. My favorite part of this, whether it's Google or all these other 85, 90 different stocks that I own, is a pride of ownership, ladies and gentlemen. I own a piece of a company. And if you got $5 in Google, you own $5 worth of Google. or Alphabet, however you want to look at it. So I'm going to go up here to search. I can go through all these stocks and it's right up at the top. I know where it is, but I want to show y'all how to use Robinhood. Now, Robinhood is free to sign up for. You can start with as little as $5. It's up to you. I don't care if you ever get a Robinhood account in your life. I'm not here promoting Robinhood. I'm just telling you, if you do sign up, I have a referral link where you can get some free stocks. You don't want to, don't. Again, for those that's coming in the crib, this video is for educational and informational purpose only. I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research before you invest any of your hard-earned money. So I can go ahead and take the time to type Alphabet. There it is. I ain't even have to finish. Notice that there's an Alphabet Class A, Alphabet Class C. You always want to choose Class A. The difference in the two, they're the same price. There's a difference with voting rights. When you, like shareholders, when you own stock, you're a shareholder. You get to vote on certain stuff that Google made. I don't care about all that. I don't care what they do. They making money. They was making way more money before I even became an investor. Or I can just type in a symbol, GOOGL. There it is. I got two ways I can do it. I can type the symbol. Again, Robinhood makes it easy. There are some brokerage firms that I'm invested in that you got to know the symbol. There ain't no typing no name. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. There it is. Google is currently trading at $95.24. Reason number one, you want to own some Google other than being a YouTuber. Now you're about to own part of the company that's already taking a lot of your money. This year, early this year, Google stock split 20-1. It was about 16, maybe over $2,000 per share. Yeah, it had to be if it's at 95. It was over $2,000 per share. Now, and y'all, I never thought I would own a full share of Google. Or if I did, it was going to take forever and a day because I'm invested $25 here, $50 there, maybe $200 at a time. That's still 10 months to own one share. Now, and you're going to see tonight, I'm still only going to get a fraction of a share. One of the things I talk about on Points Playing Finance is we invest on a budget. You don't have to have hundreds of thousands or 500s or thousands of dollars. I'm going to show you tonight how to invest with a small amount of money. So here it is, Alphabet Class A. It doesn't say Google anywhere on here. So if you wasn't taking this PBT class, you'd be like, okay, where's the Google stock? I don't see it. However, if I come over here, I see buy Google, sell Google because I see the symbol. But over here, it's $95.24 a share. So I'm going to show y'all before I get into making the purchase, and it's going to take that long to make the purchase. I'm already on the screen to make it. So today, Google is down 0.62%. I ain't worried about today. I'm not even worried about the last week. The last month, I may start paying attention. It's down 2.79%. Where am I seeing this? Right here. Right here where I have see where the numbers are moving? 2.79%. The last 3 months, it is down 8.92%. I love it. I want it to be down. Why do I want it to be down? Because I'm about to buy some. And now when I really wanted to shoot up is when I'm ready to sell. But you might be saying, well, Rod, okay, I'm taking my YouTube money, I'm putting this, but this is losing money. In the last year, it's down 33%. Perfect. I don't invest. Now, you might not own no Google stock. You plan on pulling out in next Christmas or something, or you plan on pulling out for your birthday in March. I wouldn't even bother. But if you're looking at a long-term thing, if you look at YouTube like I look at YouTube as a business, whatever I invest in here is going to probably be there until I get ready to retire or 5 years. Maybe I'll take a big super duper vacation and say, wow, YouTube paid for this. Not only did YouTube pay for it, the money they took paid for it. And I'm going to show you what happened in the last 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. Google is up 81.22% in the last 5 years. We about to do some calculations. I need y'all to follow along with me. We ain't going to do it right now. We're going to go ahead and buy us some Google. Now, no, I want y'all to notice something. I'm going to leave it here because it's easier for y'all and me to see. Notice when it's losing money, over here, everything's red. This is red. Over here, all this stuff red. But when I get over to the green, that's why I like Robinhood. It switch over to green because green is good. Red, ooh, Lord. Red is good too. It just depends on what type of investor you are. If you're a scary investor, if you're fearful, if you think you might lose all your money in the world, and red is bad too. But I'm going to tell you something, quoting a great Warren Buffett. Going by his philosophy, I'm fearful when others are greedy. When everybody buying all the stock and crypto, I ain't buying nothing. But I'm greedy when others are fearful. When everybody's running around scared and the stock market crashing, that's when your boy is buying. Not all the time, but 90% of the time. So here we are. So, okay. We're going to buy some stuff. Here, I got $25. Hopefully, y'all can see this here. I got $25 in buying power. The average person will say, man, what am I going to do with $25? What am I going to do with 25 little measly dollars? Now, how I do mine, you can break it down. Some people may take all their super chats and say, okay, I'm gonna keep up with how many super chats I got. Well, all you gotta do is go to the little back office, the studio. I got $200 this year, this month in super chats, but I only got 70%. I got 100. I got $70. So I'm gonna take only my super chat money and put it in Google. Some people may take their membership money and put it in Google. I take a percentage of all my revenue. I put some in crypto, some in stocks, some in my business savings account, and some in my business checking for operating expenses. I'm giving y'all all the secrets here. So we want to be on market order at default today. We're going to buy in dollars. How much do I want to buy? 20 or 25? This is a tough decision because I might want to keep $5 and buy me some crypto. I think I am, just to show y'all how versatile RobinHood is. So I'm only going to buy me $20 worth of Google stock. It's going to give me 0.20995 of a share. So I got 0.2 of a share, 1/5 of a share. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click review order. All it's going to tell me right now, because the stock market is closed, you are placing a good for day market order to buy $20 of Google based on the current market price of $95.24. You will receive approximately 0.20995 shares. Your order will be placed after the market opens. Now, why they're saying approximately, because if it take them 20 minutes to do it and then the stock price go up or down, I could get more or less shares. I'm going to scroll down here, click buy, spin, and just that quick, it's done. It's done. Just that quick. So now we're going to look and see how much I own. I actually have Google stock in like 4 different accounts. And I should have showed y'all this at first. I currently have $255 worth of Google. 2.68 shares is 6.4% of my portfolio. And I don't have any upcoming activity. You do not own dividends with Google. You not get paid dividends, rather not own them. I should have showed you how much I had in there before, but it was roughly what, $235 because I just put 20 in there. There it is. Just that simple. Now I'm gonna go back to the home page because I want to do something else, man. Since I got me $5 little old dollars left and it's burning a hole in my pocket, I'm gonna buy some crypto too while I'm here. I'm only gonna buy $5 worth of crypto. I'm gonna buy me some Dogecoin. I could buy Bitcoin, but boy, I ain't gonna get none with that. So I'm gonna go to Doge. US dollars. I'm gonna click 5. I'm gonna do this real quick just to get it done. It's currently 8 cents a coin. I'm gonna get 57 Doge coins in crypto. Review the order. Submit buy. Spin around a minute. It's a done deal. Your boy got $56.48 Doge coins as well with my 5 little old bitty dollars. Just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Just that simple. Let me come back over here. 8 real people in here, man. Let me do something real quick. Y'all bear with me here. I'm gonna keep my screen shared. So we're gonna do something right here real quick. Share my screen again. It's always risky when you do these stock things here on PBT because, man, people want to hear the jokes and hey, we still covering credit stuff, man. We're still covering credit stuff, but this is some, and some people come in and say, hey, I already knew this. Some people say, oh, this is too much. I don't want to do all that. But I'm going to show you why it ain't too much to me. And I took the time to learn because now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you something real quick. I got a good old fashioned calculator up here. So what, Google was up 81%. So I'm only going to do it one time because I'm nervous. I'm kind of finicky about this whole Google stock. I've never bought stocks in my life. Your boy is nervous about it. So I'm going to buy me $70 worth of Google stock. I'm going to leave it there for 5 years. It sounds like a long time, but the only reason I would leave it there because I'm going to keep adding money to it. Google is up 81% in the last 5 years. So I'm going to multiply times 81% equal 56.7. So on top of my $70, I'm going to make $56.70. Hopefully everybody following along with me. My original 70 is up 81. Now I'm getting 56.70. So This is simple math, so I'm going to go ahead and hit escape. Actually, I'm not going to hit escape. I'm going to do this here. 56.7 minus $30 that they took from me. I still got $26.70 in profit. Let me go back again. I invested 70. Google took 30. Or YouTube took 30 out of my $100 super chat. I invested the $70 that was left. I made $56.70 in profit on Google stock. I got my original $30 back that YouTube took plus $26.70 more. And I'm just going to let it ride. That's why, in my opinion, do what you want to do. This is why Rod invests into Google with YouTube revenue. I'm taking money that I'm making from YouTube, putting it over here, letting it do a little gymnastics, watching it flip, and making even more money. Could that go the other way? Yes, it could. Tumbling dice, baby. That's a roll of the dice. That's why I said do your own research before you invest any of your hard-earned money. And let me bring that out of there. So there it is, y'all. And I mean, I didn't expect to buy no Doge, but let me look at something. So yeah. Let's look at something. I want to look at something else. Now I gotta, I want to. This is just here for extra credit here, and I'm gonna alter this here. This is gonna take 2 seconds to do this. Really, and I'm gonna share this with y'all. We're gonna learn together. Either I'm about to pass out, or I'm about to be happy. One of the two. And after this here, we're gonna go ahead. We've been on here 30 minutes. Oh yeah. Let's keep this going here. Investing, RobinHood. All right. I just want to see what my YouTube money been doing since I had this damn account. Okay. So today I lost $28.69. Well, I'm looking at this right here. Right there. In the last week, I done made from doing nothing, from taking my YouTube money that I already made and putting it here. I made $56 this week doing nothing. Oh, but I know it's going to get rougher. In the last month, I've lost 23. So we ain't going to worry about it. We ain't going to go, oh, Lord, 109. Year to date, I'm down $1,100. But I know the stock market is going down. And what goes down will come back up. Last year, 1,000, all. Actually, I did. Actually, you know what? I transferred 500 out here, so I'm really down like $500 because I transferred 500 out. All right, enough of that, man. I'm getting depressed looking at that. I don't like losing money, boy. I hate losing money. So what's up, Lambo Drew? How you doing, my man? So you just came in, man. Hey, right now, hey, for anybody that's just coming in, what we're talking about, and I'm gonna give you a quick recap. I'm not sharing those screens. So Google owns YouTube. YouTube, if you're a content creator, takes 45% of the revenue that you make from ads, 30% of the revenue that you make from super chats and memberships, respectively. Google is also up. The stock itself is up 81% in the last 5 years. What I personally do is I take a percentage of my YouTube revenue and I buy Google stock. I also take a percentage and buy Bitcoin. I take a percentage and buy a bunch of different stuff. But right now, I just want people to focus on how can I recuperate some of the money that I worked my butt off. Yes, I don't complain because YouTube is giving us a free platform to put our videos up, to do shorts, to do live streams, to educate people for free. People just have to have an internet connection. They can come in here and watch us and check us out. But I still want all of the revenue that I can get. So why not take the revenue that I'm making, at least a portion of it, buy stock in the company that owns the company that's taking my money, and then I'm getting my money back. So it's kind of like I'm partnering with the people that's already taking my money. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, let's see what's going on, Lambo Drew, man. Y'all go check out my guy, Lambo Drew. There's a lot of content creators in here. Definitely check out Your Favorite Couple. I know Your Favorite Couple. They have a video dropping this Friday. Check out Lambo Drew. He goes live on Tuesdays and Thursdays with some fire information, man. He's in the building. I've had the pleasure of being on his channel. I definitely want to have him on my channel, probably the Points Blank Experience. This dude here will light a fire under you, man. This brother here. I was at this last live stream, man. He preaching nothing but knowledge. it's kind of cool when you always dropping boulders and then you can sit back and somebody else's live and get hit by boulders your damn self. That's cool. I love it. I love when I can sit back and watch other people. 9 real homies in the crib. I'm getting ready to go through here and see who's in here. If y'all have any questions about what I just went over, please let me know. Also, if you have any credit card questions, any credit card comments, any points and miles questions, please put them in the comments. I'm telling you right now, I was going to do a what's in my wallet video today. I know y'all, I've been saying this here, but I actually set it up. I had the cards here right where I'm sitting at right now. I got an important phone call. Was on the phone for a while. I said, well, and then I wanted to lay down so I can be rested for the night. Because again, if you wasn't here, I'm actually under the weather. I know it probably don't seem like it. I'm trying to maintain my enthusiasm in here. Still a little, I've been sick since Sunday night. I went live on the Points Maker Experience Sunday night and realized I was a little under the weather. So I didn't, Sunday afternoon, so I didn't go live Sunday night. Speaking of which, man, we're going to be bigger and bolder going in. I got my numbers yesterday for Points Blank Travel. And to look at, I didn't even go full force with Points Blank Travel this year. It's going to be cool to be going into 2023 full force with the videos, with the live stream. I text Sheldon the other day. I said, hey man, I'm about to drop a video on Points Blank Travel. He said, what, a credit card video? Man, I know you trying to be funny, man. I cracked up. All right, so we got hey, what's going on, Lori? I just want to acknowledge everybody here. Hey, what's up, Prince Daniel, Uncle PBT? What's going on, my man? How you doing? We got Shots of Ride in the building channel. Remember, speaking, yeah, he's always first. He's always the MVP. I hope Jonathan's still here. She says, hey, RT, what's going on? How you doing? The Purple Heart is my symbol. I don't have any Purple Hearts from the military. I just like the Purple Heart. If you have, speaking of Purple Heart, if you have any questions or you want your comment to be spotlighted pretty quickly, just put a Purple Heart in the front of it, or a credit card or airplane, some type of emoji. Let me go, matter of fact, let me go down and make sure I don't have any questions. And we got Lori in the crib. I already said that. Prince Dan. Your favorite couple in the building says, good evening, Points Blank, everyone in the chat. This is going to be an epic live stream. Yeah, man. It just, I hopefully I didn't go over anyone's head. I tried to break it down as simple as possible. But y'all, RobinHood is as simple as it gets. It's free to join up, sign up. You can get crypto. You can get stocks there. They have pretty much every stock that's listed. When I first started buying stocks, y'all, if I had $100 to invest, I had to pay a $35 commission. This was back in the day before this internet stuff came out. Now you can buy stocks, some free, pennies on the dollar. So definitely take advantage of that. I read that earlier, so we're going to spell. What's going on, Devin? Another channel member in the crib. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Hey, Ryder, how you? I'm doing okay. Laura, I think ultimately anyone might benefit. This is not. Yeah. Anyone can get Google stock. You don't have to be a content creator. You go on Robinhood, you can get any Apple, Microsoft. Maybe I should have did that, and I'll go through some of these comments, and then I may go through and show you some of the stocks I own. And again, man, $4,000. If you saw how many stocks I have it spread out amongst a lot of different stocks. But when you go to my larger, that's actually my smallest. Robinhood is my smallest account. I have Merrill Edge, which is with Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. I also have Fidelity, and I have Stash, JP Morgan, which is Chase. So I have like 5 different brokerage accounts, and my Robinhood is the smallest one. It's my fun account. It's my YouTube revenue account. The other ones is where I get serious, and I don't have no 58 different chopped up stocks. I had the big boys in there. So, hey there, Rod, Maj and chat. Glad you on the man, right? Yeah, man, I am. I'm still feeling like, probably about 60%. Well, in case you want to get a Robinhood account, it's totally up to you. There's a link to my. There's a link to my Robinhood right there. All right. Mojo said, what does Mojo say? Mojo said, do you think it's better to have a lot of credit cards or on your credit report with small limits, or a limited amount with high limits on those minimal cards you have? on your credit report. I'm just needing some insight. I personally think it's better to have fewer cards, larger limits, because if you have a bunch of cards with smaller limits and then something comes up, an emergency arises, now you have, let's say you have a credit card, you have 3 credit cards and they all have $1,000 each, and then you have a $3,500 bill that comes up or an emergency. You've now maxed out 3 different credit cards, which is going to hurt your credit score because your credit utilization is going to be maxed out. You don't want to be over 30% there. And then you still have to come up with $500 cash. But if you have a few credit cards with larger limits, say the $5,000 to $10,000 limit, you can take, and you have a $3,500. The way I would do it, if I had a $3,000 emergency come up, I would take one credit card that has a $5,000 limit, put $1,500 on that credit card, take another credit card that has $5,000, put $1,500 on that card, and then I don't have 2 cards that are maxed out or even close to being maxed out. So I would rather have a few cards with larger limits than have a bunch of cards with smaller limits. Hopefully that answered your question, Mojo. Good to see you. My brother Mojo is also a channel member in this joint. I'm tired of drinking water. I'm tired of sleeping. I'm tired of everything. Except hanging out with y'all. Hold on, knock on wood, man. I don't want to get took out tonight. I'm just tired of everything. You got, okay, you talking to Shy. You got 33 credit limit increases. Congratulations, David. What's going on, Keisha? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Andre? Another channel member in the crib. What's going on, my man? And yes, like Shy agrees. Her tag has been less cards with higher limits, but not an expert. That's an expert answer, though. At least a good, I won't call me an expert either, but that's a damn good answer. It just makes sense. 11 real homies in the crib. In case you tuned in, this is PBT Live. I'm your boy, Rob. We are broadcasting from the DFW area, baby, Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Texas, to be exact. We got 11 real homies in the crib. Hey, we got my sister in here, man. The Educated Natural. And I'm waiting to see if Bella come in here. She got some great news today, and she had already did it before I even met the Educated Natural, but I just thought it was cool, something that the Educated Natural was talking about. Bella had already schooled me on, and now I got see both of them got it, and I'm like a kid. I want what they got, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Even if Bella don't come here, I'm going to talk about it. But I did say I was going to show her some love about something. Yes, that man, your favorite couple, but they be on it, man. Shy be on it with the stuff too. Google makes money by the following: Google advertising revenue, Google network membership, YouTube ads. Now, there's other ways to make money with YouTube, but it's not necessarily tied to Google AdSense and YouTube. All right, I recently got 3 credit limit increases of $2,000 on my Caesars, Visa, and Bread Cashback Amex. What? I ain't never heard of that. And an automatic CLI credit limit increase of $5 on my Bank of the West card. And I decided to open a checking and savings account with SoFi. Okay, cool. Congratulations, David. Good job. Yep, don't forget about the taxes you have to pay on that YouTube money. They don't take it out automatically. Your favorite couple is speaking to everybody. Your favorite couple, your favorite Educated Natural speaking back. You want to learn about stocks, Bitcoin, crypto, and more, don't forget to subscribe to my second channel, Points Blank Finance, where we learn how to invest on a budget. I do crypto, I do stocks. This live stream is actually going to be a video over there today. And I was like, hey, why don't I just do a live on it, man? I think it'll be beneficial to more people. Oh, boy, look at this here. Look at this here. Google's parent company, Alphabet, which has a market value of about $1.6 trillion. Now, tell me, I want some ownership of this $1.6 trillion. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Your favorite couple over there, boy, they bringing it, but they dropping them boulders over there. Hell, I ain't even know that. I know, I got to double check. I know Apple had the largest market capitalization or market value, capitalization, market value, same thing. Y'all bear with me. My throat's a little dry. I'm going to be like an 8-year-old kid tonight, man. And my nose might be running. I'm sniffing it. I'm over here doing all kind of stuff. All right. Oh, yeah. He can't afford no Google now. He can't go buy a Google. And Shy said, finally something Elon can't afford. He already doing a good job of tearing down his Twitter. We don't need him to mess up that. Keisha A speaking to everybody. Everybody's speaking. So I'm going to scroll down here. I'll pull up your stuff just so you see I see you. Yeah, never invest a dollar that you can't afford to lose. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I just showed y'all that $1,000 down. I know I took 500 out, so they'll subtract that as a loss if you take it out of RobinHood. When the pandemic first happened, y'all, in the first week, where it really got like people wearing, you can't go to jobs, can't go to work, everybody tripping the hell out. I lost. Get your socks ready. Buckle up. Put your seatbelt on. Even if you ain't in the car, even if you're in the car that ain't moving, put your seatbelt on, because I almost tripped out for about 13 seconds. I was like, Rob, why you tripping, man? You got to live by your own philosophy, bro. Don't ever invest a dollar you can't afford. Now, this wasn't no YouTube revenue. This was all the revenue. I lost $12,000 in a week. I lost more money in a week than some people make in 2 months. And for 13 seconds, I was in a state of shock. I was like, I looked at the screen, I was like, woosah. It'll come back up. And I went on a buying spree. I actually went on a buying spree. I started buying up all kind of stuff. And I've made my money back. So I made my 12 grand back plus some. Average return on saving account is 0.16% APY or annual percentage yield. Lower the risk, lower the reward. Yep. And the younger you are, the riskier your investment should be. The older you are, you may want to get a little more conservative. I'm still risky. I'm going to be risky until I retire. I do have some conservative stuff. Man, you know, that's a whole nother video. But I bought some real estate a couple years back. Well, into this real estate thing, this investment. Man, and I saw a dude did a video on it, so I decided to go check. I'm up like $500 on some stuff I forgot about in 2 years, 3 years. I only put $1,500 in there, and I'm up about 400 or 500 bucks. I just put $1,500, and then I got ownership in 91 properties across the country. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, listen to me. I don't care if you're a YouTuber, or Instagram tuber, or TikToker, or if you ain't doing none of that, you just watching it. You go mow lawns as a side hustle. I don't care what you do. Take a portion of your money and put it somewhere. I ain't gonna say forget all the way about it, but sort of kind of forget about it. Y'all, it will blow your mind how when you now don't totally forget, you gotta remember somehow, but especially for side hustle, yeah, you work for it, but if it's just some money that's what we gonna call a wise man once told me there's no such thing as extra money. But if there's money that you consider extra, put it up somewhere, man. My man up in here, Lambo Drew TMT. Make sure you check him out. My guy Rod, yes, I see you, man. Hey, yeah, you was live last night. I was sick though. I couldn't watch it, man. I'll go back and check out the replay. It's always good to see my man Lambo in here. Lambo, we got to link up, man. But I want you on the Points Blank Experience, man. The crazy part is I can have Lambo on any 3 of my channels. He's that versatile. I don't know if he's still in here, but he can be on any 3 of these channels. He's just that versatile. Just like in reality, your favorite couple can be guests on any 3 of my channels. They're just that versatile. And now that I think about it, I can say, man, can y'all please? They're gonna tell me hell no, but I can say, can y'all please be a special guest on the Points Blank Experience, travel, Points Blank travel, where we're talking about travel points amount, or Points Blank Finance. Y'all see Sheldon and Key over there dropping the market value of 1.6 trillion or whatever it's saying. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know that. I ain't looked at it in a while, but I didn't know what it was now. All right. Yeah, we in the building, man. Lambo, let me know if you're still in here, man. I ain't gonna ask you to come up nothing. I just want to know if you're still in here. There it is. And I knew it should have been was gonna be coming, man. Y'all ain't no joke. Y'all, man, I just love y'all. See, man, Shy be everywhere, y'all. Shy be everywhere. If it's a live stream that's worth watching, and Lambo Drew is beyond worth watching, Shy know about it, man. Shy be everywhere. I ain't never seen Shy over there. And there it is, y'all. Tuesday and Thursday, Lambo Drew TMT goes live. Check him out, man. Every Tuesday and Thursday, man. I want to thank your favorite couple for dropping these links. All the participation in the comments. I really appreciate y'all. Especially, when you get on here, the worst thing that could have happened tonight, setting up for this live, doing the thumbnail, not feeling well, to come in here and be here by yourself. Y'all have made my day. I don't care if it's 9 people, 13, 20. It's just the fact that people are here. I really appreciate y'all. Much love. Thank y'all. And I really mean that. Helmo said, you are a pioneer, man. Thanks, my guy. Definitely picked up some gems from you, man. Dropping giveaways all month long, too. Love this community. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Y'all go check out my man, Lambro Drew TMT. I'm telling y'all, man, he is a beast. And I want to have him, definitely want to have him on next Points Blank Experience, but I wouldn't mind him coming over here because he has some heavy hitters on his channel. And I've been blessed enough to be on his channel. But y'all, this is what we need. The Devin is coming in here talking about the credit limit increases and the credit cards that we've never heard of. But those credit cards, knowing Devin's knowledge of credit cards and credit, we probably can benefit from them, but we just don't know about them. Y'all got to excuse me being a little sick. My brain is not moving as fast as normal. So, but thank you, man. I'm glad you learned. We got Meet and I in the building, channel members, and also part of the alliance, man. Check them out. They got a second channel, Sipping with Meet and I. Ooh, that channel just grow. Both of these channels just growing, man. Points Blank travel like an 18-wheeler. You ever been on the freeway and they said an 18-wheeler can't get in the left lane, which is the fast lane? You got the 18-wheeler got to be over in this lane. Meet and I got in a Ferrari and took off in the left lane. I'm an 18-wheeler. I had to get over out their way. And they just hit 4,000 subscribers on their channel. Sipping with Meet and I, move it up. I'm about to tell PBT, hey, we ain't in no 18-wheeler. We need to get us a Lamborghini or something. Anyway, y'all, let me quit crank joke. Let me get back. That's not necessary. Tay Weezy, what's going on? He said the champ is here. The champ is here. Shalom, everybody. Let's go Steelers. Okay, I ain't got no favorite team, man. I like them all. I don't like the Steelers though. But those don't leave. I mean, I don't hate them. I'm just not a fan of them. I like them because they coach, but they tripping. There it is. If you're interested. Okay, hey, oh, boy, there's some news, y'all. Y'all, do y'all know? I'm gonna tell you what I like about my live streams is I always learn something. I learned. I'm trying to think what all I learned today. I've learned that I can be sick and still go live. No, let me quit your. I've learned the market capitalization or the market value of Google, which is 1.3 or 1.6 trillion. Now I'm learning. I heard XRP lawsuit is ending. We need the XRP update ASAP so people can buy. Well, Anwar, I'm sorry. I've been tempted to do a video on Points Blank Finance. It won't be on this channel. I know how to buy XRP. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all offline, brother. I'm gonna talk to y'all offline. I've been waiting. I mean, you can buy it, but we need that XRP update ASAP so people can buy. Okay, I will research that tomorrow and see what I found out. It ain't gonna be to find out. All you gotta do is type XRP and it's gonna tell you what's going on with it. But I've been purchasing into it again. I don't invest $1 I can't afford to lose. So if it go belly up, oh well. How many people remember Enron? When Enron was sinking, I would buy it, and guess what? I went down like the Titanic, baby. I went down below the ocean. Enron was sinking, and I was buying, and I lost every dollar I bought. But tumbling dice, man. I shook the dice, and I crapped out. So, what up, man? Said my buddy Points Blank Travel. Points Black Travel. Hey, you didn't change my name, dog. It's Blake, man. You got to put that in up in there, man. I had to read that again. That almost got by me, man. But I'm like ATD, baby. I ain't talking about ADD or ADHD. I'm talking about ATD. I play attention to detail, baby. That's a bold attention to detail. ATD all day, every day. All right, let's see here. When applying for a credit card, should that be consideration before applying to check the card does hard pull or soft pull on CLIs? Or that shouldn't matter if there's value for you in the car. I don't trip off that. I don't care about. Now let me break this down. So let me go back and break this all the way down. So if I'm getting ready to apply for a credit card, what Mojo is asking me, do I research to see if this credit card, if I request a credit limit increase of $1,000, $2,000, do they do a hard pull on my credit, meaning my credit score going to go down, or do they do a soft pull, meaning it's not going to affect my credit score? I don't look at all that. When I apply for a credit card, first of all, I don't request credit limit increases. I don't. Because I have enough credit cards with high enough limits where I don't have to ask for a credit limit increase. A lot of people don't really ask for credit limit increases just to increase their credit line. A lot of people do it to increase their credit score, because the larger your credit limit, the less debt, the lower your credit utilization, the higher your credit score. Let me say that again. The higher your credit limit, the lower your debt, the lower your credit utilization, the higher your credit score. That's why a lot of people will request credit limit. I don't request credit limit increases. I just let them happen organically if they do. So there's no reason to research whether it's a hard pull or soft pull. And even a hard pull may take it out I'm going to say 2 to 5 points. If your credit score is 795 and go to 790, it's not going to hurt. If it's 720 and it go to 715, it's not going to kill you. Now, if it's 540 and go to 530, that could hurt you a little bit. So really depend on the individual. Great question, man. Keep them questions coming, y'all. Keep those questions coming. This is why, y'all, I ain't turn on these lights and this camera and sitting here and sweating like crazy to just be bored. And y'all are making this live. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. All right. And no, Fidelity is not only stocks. I have a Fidelity account. If I did, I'd pull it up on my phone. My 401k is with Fidelity, Devin. Great question. I have ETFs. You can get mutual funds. I don't buy too many mutual funds. ETF is an exchange traded fund. Fidelity have some pretty good ones. I personally like Vanguard, ETFs, exchange. Again, y'all go to Points Blank Finance. I talk about all this stuff over there. As a matter of fact, somebody can, actually, Shelton already did. Your favorite couple, him and Key, already dropped the link to Points Blank Finance. Go over there and check that out. And you could also own stock on Fidelity. What I like about Fidelity as well as RobinHood, for those of you that wasn't in here, I just purchased Google stock, just a fraction. They call it fractional shares. A full share was $95 and what, 74 cents or 24 cents, 95.74. I only bought $20 worth. All I have is $25. And I use my other $5 to buy some Dogecoin on Robinhood. Fidelity just recently, I want to say this year, maybe last year, just started where you can buy fractional shares on their thing. I used to have to buy a full share. And the fee, I don't think there is a fee. But yes, it is exchange traded funds. And what an exchange traded fund is, let's say the Vanguard or the Fidelity S&P 500. It's the top 500 companies on the stock exchange. They'll buy certain portions of it. And instead of you owning Google stock, if you get a Fidelity or a Vanguard S&P 500 fund, matter of fact, I'm pretty here. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Let me share this. I'm going to show y'all real quick, just because this question came up. This ain't going to take but a second, but it's easy to show you than tell you, man. I'm transparent. I'm like some, I'm about to say some saran wrap, but I don't know if that's transparent or not. All right, so here we are on my Robinhood account again. Yep, it's showing me the way I want it to. So right here, I know from the symbols. Now, again, I challenge everybody. Let me go over here. And as you can see in my Robinhood account, I have $4,000 in there. This is all YouTube revenue. But if I go to stocks, notice it's listed under stocks. But I know personally that VUG, VTI, and VOO, these are symbols. This is a Vanguard ETF, growth ETF. Vanguard Total Investment or something like that, and VOO, I forgot what it stands for because I ain't bought none over here. SQ is Square, Cash App. Everything that somebody doing on any given day, I'm gonna get paid from it, baby. I don't care if you go outside and breathe. I'm probably gonna get paid for it somehow, some way. I'm just gonna go through these real quick just to tell you. I'm only gonna go through these. These are we already covered those. So here's Square. Cash App your friends. Cash App on YouTube. Good, because your boy gonna get a something. I'm getting paid. PayPal. Love it. I own these stocks. These ain't just some list that's random. I don't own a lot, but this is my toy. Everything that you see here are in my major accounts where I have more capital. One of the things, words you will rarely hear me say is money. I don't say money. I like to say capital. Money, it just comes and goes. Capital is, I'm going to keep capitalizing on the capital. You heard me? Anyway, back to the regular schedule program. Coinbase, how do people buy crypto? Coinbase, now I lost a lot of money on Coinbase. It's going back up though. Having a Zoom meeting at work, good. I'm getting paid from it. ZM is Zoom. Apple, iPhone 14, 15, 19. I hope they keep coming out with one every 6 months for all I care. Hey, I'm going to keep my 13 for at least about 4 more years. And Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Berkshire Hathaway. Here go another ETF. But anyway, Bank of America. I don't care what you do. You go outside and breathe, your boy getting paid. So let's just pull up this. It's the Vanguard Growth ETF. And it's up 62% in the last 5 years. Let's see what it's done this year. Probably down. Yeah, everything's down this year. But this is an ETF. Let me see if I can show Devin kind of answer his question, get back in these comments. So what's in this fund? It's 41% technology. And let's see, here go the top 10 holdings. So this is perfect. This is what I wanted to show y'all. So I ain't got time to try to figure out what Pepsi's doing, what Coca-Cola's doing, what Microsoft's doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give me an exchange traded fund, a Vanguard Growth ETF. It's $228 a share right now. That's what this is. I ain't got but $20 little old dollars, so I'm going to give me a tenth of a share. I'm cool with that because I'm getting something. Something's better than nothing. Now, I can walk around and go and tell people, which I don't do, but I can go. I can. Here are their top 10 holdings for this exchange traded fund. You got Apple, Microsoft, heavy hitter, Amazon, Tesla, Alphabet. Hello, I want some Google stock, but I also want me a little bit of Tesla. I want me a little bit of Apple. I want me a little bit of Microsoft, a little Amazon. You can get the Vanguard ETF through Robinhood. I ain't nobody special. I'm just a regular, everyday, average dude. And I got about, I'm going to see you guys how much money. I guarantee if I got $100 in here, I'll be shocked. Visa, NVIDIA, which is like a chip company, Home Depot, and MasterCard. These are the top 10 holdings for this ETF. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Alphabet Class A, Alphabet Class C, Visa, NVIDIA, Home Depot, and MasterCard, baby. And how much I got in here? I'm just curious. Okay, I got $222. And I got $222 in some heavy hitting companies. That's what an exchange. So you don't have to just get stock. And this Fidelity is the same way. This is Robinhood, but Fidelity is the same way. All right, let me get out of this here, man. I don't want to get too deep in all them numbers. I sleep, breathe, eat, drink. I had a young guy at work asked me a question. I said, man, I usually charge people $50 for the answer to the question I'm about to answer you. But since you work for me, work with me, I'm answering for you. I gave him a scenario. I said, did you stop this morning and get some gas? He was like, yep. Did you get some coffee? And he said, I went to Starbucks. Very good. I own stock in Starbucks. You get some gas? Yeah, I got some gas. Okay, where'd you go? Exxon. Good. I own stock in Exxon. How'd you pay for it, little homie? Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. Oh, I used my debit card from Chase. Good. I own stock. Chase debit card is a Visa card. I own stock in Visa. I also own stock in Chase. And I own stock in Exxon. Man, I hope you came to work after that, because if you stopped at the world, you just helping me get paid. Oh, well, right. I actually stopped and got me some McDonald's. Good. I own stock in them too. And then you came to work. I own stock in the sidewalk and the street you walked on to get over here, man. But hey, I'm just telling you, dog. Ladies, gentlemen, I'm just telling you. Master of your craft, man. I tell you, the quickest way to help you learn how to invest, be broke. Go broke in your life. I guarantee you'll start investing in everything. Not no stupid stuff, but anyway, what was I in these comments? Man? Will I be doing a stock challenge next year, investing on a budget? I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Hey, I need to talk to you, your favorite couple, about that. I'd love to. I'm not opposed to it. I'm glad you brought it up. Y'all, I hate this. Hey, I don't know. YouTubers, can y'all see this? Because meeting what's your membership milestone? Because it don't show you in the back end of StreamYard. I don't know if y'all ever know. I think I think Anwar mentioned in their last live stream because somebody did it, and you can't see it back here. So I hate that. I want to know, man. I mean, I hope they fix that next year. I'm gonna have to call StreamYard. Who am I gonna call? I mean, actually, I'm a partner with StreamYard. Anybody could be, but congratulations, man. I just want to know what your thing is. It don't show me back here. I know they've been rocking with me. It's an investment, laugh out loud. With the credit card, we have few with higher limits, but we always maintain less than 10% use. Smart lady. The experts say less than 30%. Your boy and Keisha say less than 10%. Oh, yeah. ROI. Salute. Would definitely love to hear more about the group crowd real estate. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and do that. That's what it is. It's called Fundrise. I'll do a video on it. I didn't think anybody would be interested. It won't be on this channel. It'll be on Points Blank Finance. And they just changed it. When I first got into Fundrise, I think you had to start with $500. Then you had to do a minimum of $100 minimum. Now it's $10 minimum. So what am I doing with some of my YouTube revenue? I'm going to actually probably do somewhere between $10 and $50 a month, nothing major. And I'm just going to throw it over in Fundrise. I own a share of 91 different properties in Florida, Texas. I own some property in Grand Prairie on 360. I probably own the doorknob on one apartment, but I don't care. I own something in that joint. And that's how you have to think. Speak big, think big. I own part of an apartment in Grand Prairie. I ain't got to tell nobody that I own the little keyhole or the little peephole. I ain't got to, I just, and then keep adding to it, man. Keep adding to it. A lot of your success is PMA, positive mental attitude. You have a positive mental attitude. If you think big, now you ain't got to go lie and tell nobody you own 5 apartment complexes over in Grand Prairie. Now, no, go do that. But do I own a part of an apartment in Grand Prairie? Yes, I do. Somewhere in Florida, yes. Somewhere in Atlanta, yes. We need to step our game up. We can only be a guest. No, man. Oh, no. Let me see. Obviously, you could be a guest on Points Blank Finance. You just told me about XRP. You already been a guest on Points Blank Travel. Y'all stay traveling. Well, I ain't gonna say stay lately. Well, yeah, y'all do. Y'all stay traveling. Y'all, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Y'all have been more places this year than I've been in the last 4 years. And the Points Blank experience, I'm just waiting to get y'all on there. So no, you ain't got to step your game up. Me tonight, y'all already there, baby. Hey, Fierce, what's going on? Says, hello, Rod. How you doing, Fierce? How's my little man Trey doing? Hope he's doing well. Glad to see you in the live stream. Hey, I know, man. Hey, they said they could only be on Points Blank Gumbo shot. They tripping. And want me over there tripping, man. No, me tonight, y'all can be on all 3 as well. All right, Devin talking. Okay. Hey, Lambo say he's still up in this thing. My guy. He always said, my guy, man, y'all gotta go check this dude out, man. Hey, Lambo, man. I'm tired of talking about it. It's time to be about it, bro. I have no problem. I was supposed to go back to his show in October. We've both been busy. He increased production because he used to only go live on Tuesdays. Now he go Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I gotta come back to your channel as promised, and then I want to have you on the Points Blank experience, man. Because them boulders gonna be falling that night. I'm telling you now, you're gonna have 2 hard hats, man. Until I always say I'm gonna mess up her name. Renata. You tell your wife I say, man, I be scared I'm gonna mess her name up. But man, they some good people, y'all. Welcome in, Fierce. Me too, shot. Another goal is to buy land, not necessarily with a house. Yeah, hey, man, that's a good investment right there. Ooh, interesting. Glad Rob feeling a little better. Philip, he got his cut matching his shirt. Yeah, man. And not on purpose, Ray. Not on purpose, y'all. I was actually gonna rock I got a jacket in case I got cold or chill, but that ain't happened yet. I'm over here sweating like crazy. Now y'all got me talking about being sick. Now I'm gonna start coughing and sneezing and wheezing and all that. Yeah, Devin do need a channel, man. A lot of times, Devin is will have a communication in the chat going, telling people what he's done, answering. That's why a lot of time when I see Devin say at so and so, I know he's in that. Some of them, it depends on how busy the chat is. I'll read some of them, but Devin is a key component of Points Blank Travel. Let me say that again. Devin Maska He's been rocking with me since shortly after I first started. He is a key component of Points Blank Travel. And Devin, I want to thank you for everything you do for the channel. I seriously appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. See him and Keisha. That's what I love that, man. Because he can answer a lot of questions. I can keep the floor of the live stream going, but I'm going to read this. Agree that Devin Master creditors look at debt to income ratios and credit card usage has a big impact on credit scores too. Yes, it does. Boy, oh boy, are those interest rates going up on credit cards too? Although with inflation, third goal is to pay them off. Yes, they are going up. Everything's going up, man. Interest rates are going up around the board. I heard a guy the other day, he had an 802 credit score, got a 6.99% on a vehicle. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Trying to convince me of what? Your favorite couple? Oh, here we go. Here we go. What you trying to convince me of, man? Everybody speaking, but don't leave. All right. Just strolling in a few. We'll be listening in and motivate. Continue to get well, right? Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that. Much love. I appreciate that. Hey, Shy said Tay Weezy wins the Typo of the Year Meeting Award. Damn. What's up, Boss Man News? What's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? I think we follow each other on. It might be on here. I know on Instagram. What's going on, man? I don't think I've seen you in a PBT live, man. Glad to have you here. Boss Man News is in the building, baby. We got we out there tonight. We out there. I love it, man. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you coming in this thing. Hopefully you got some of these boulders I'm dropping. Hopefully I ain't hit you in the head on your first night in. I got to tap in with Tay Weezy shot. We may have to do a last minute vote. What's up, my sister and my brother Wiley Hustle? This is typically Mika, but it could be Mika and Trap. Glad to have you, PBT. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in, boss man. I see all that light. Yeah, man. I ain't coming on that because I don't know too much about that. I know, but I don't know. All right, everybody saying, hey, the Wiley Hustle, then this thing. You want to learn about them stocks, them ETFs, the crypto, the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, the exchange traded funds, mutual funds, and all of the above. Tap into my second channel, Points Blank Finance, where we talk about investing on a budget. $10, $5, $15, you're in the right place because I'm going to show you how to spin it and make it flip like in gymnastics. What's that girl name? That girl, Simone Bowles or whatever her name is. I'm going to show you how to flip better than her. If I can't do nothing, there's two things I can do. I can talk and I can flip money. If I can't do nothing else, I know how to flip money and I know how to talk. So, all right, Mojo, if you were 6 months in with a store Visa card with a $2,000 limit and it's an HP, a hard pull. Oh man, I got to hold on. Let me get my sick mind together here. I got to read this here. I got to start over. So I got to let me scan this here before I read it out to the general public. If you were 6 months in with a store Visa card with a $2,000 limit and it's a hard pull to do a credit limit increase, would you close the card since it's fairly new, given a few cards with smaller limit situation, or keep it open? If I was 6 months in with a store card, I wouldn't expect a credit limit increase, Mojo. That's situation one. If I was 6 months in with a new store card, first of all, I do have 2 jewelry cards, only because I like watches and sometimes I might have to buy some jewelry. But other than that, I don't have no store card. I don't have no Best Buy cards. I don't have no Sears card, no Macy's cards. I don't have none of that. But if I was 6 months in with today's economy, with interest rates going up, inflation going up, it would be the biggest red flag. I'm talking about a flag bigger than this studio. If somebody, I'm talking about a super red flag, somebody was like, I've had this car 6 months. Can I get a credit limit increase? Nope. Hard pull or not. But I wouldn't necessarily, but if you are going to close it, 6 months is the right time frame. If you are going to close it, 6 months is the right time frame to close it because you haven't had it long enough where it's going to impact your credit score terribly. But I would keep it open, just depending on how important this card was. I don't open and close credit card. Mojo, you've been rocking with me a long time. You already know that. I would say in this instance, if the card wasn't important to me, I'd close it. Because this could go either way. I would close it. All right, Rod, Shelton, David, my baby girl Amani just got her first credit card. I'm gonna give you something else to go and hopefully Meet and I are still in here. Meet and I, and if Amani's close by, hopefully, matter of fact, I'll give you time. I'll give you a chance to pull her into the room wherever y'all. Well, unless if it's your bedroom, then we ain't worry about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is huge, y'all. This is huge. And I may have to get up and let y'all see this chair because I want to show. And man, when I see stuff like this, y'all, ain't no super chat out there bigger than this comment right here. Amani, their youngest daughter, just got her first credit card, a Capital One Quicksilver something. She so decided. We told her how to use it. Hashtag PBT learn. Y'all, I want to show you why this is huge. Y'all, give me a half a second. Matter of fact, I ain't putting up no music, no nothing like that. I need to get some ice anyway. Night 17 real homies in the crib. We're going to come back. It is so good to be back on PBT. But this right here, this comment right here, how y'all be doing that? I can't make it look like as good as y'all. That right there, and that comment right there is what's happening. Give me a second. I don't know which way to go. I'm so excited to see that comment. I don't know where to go left. I can't go that way. I'll run over something. Now I got to find what I'm looking for. They ain't going to take but a second. No child trip. They ain't going to take but a second. Ain't gonna take but a second. Oh man. Might well go to the restroom while I'm up. But I'm coming back with something though. I ain't just getting up to be getting up. Let's see what I'm looking for. Something I got up to get. I can't come back here from hand. All right. I gotta go. Y'all give me a second. Bear with me, man. For the 17 homies in here, I didn't get up just to get up. I gotta show y'all something. Why I'm proud of Money. Very proud. Oh man. Oh man. I had to go to my secret stash. Sorry about that. Y'all had to go outside to my secret stash for my other credit card because I want to show up Money how proud I am of her. Y'all bear with me. Probably should have changed my battery since I'm up visual home, but we ain't gonna worry about that. I need me a damn assistant. That's what I need. I need an assistant. When stuff like this happen, I ain't got to get up and then have to hear y'all talk all this smack. I need an assistant. I have to hire somebody. Wednesdays and Sundays. Come on over here and holler at your boy. All right. Okay, whew. That was a lot of running around, y'all. Make sure my battery ain't dead. All right, hopefully me and I are still in here. So all that happened because of this comment. And I want to show y'all something. Here, and this ain't about me. I want to show y'all what Amani has just accomplished. Here is the Quicksilver 1 card. She may have the Quicksilver 1 or the Quicksilver, probably at first, she probably got this one. However, comma, Anwar and me, she needs to be extremely proud because you normally start with the Capital One Platinum card. I'm having to hold it like this because I'm covered on my card number. This was my first credit card. I still have it to this day. It only has a $750 credit limit. I started with a $500 and in 12, 15 years, I only got a $250 credit limit increase. This is what you normally start with. So for the fact she bypassed the preliminary stage and her first card, I got to cover up my name here, is a Capital One Quicksilver 1 or Quicksilver. Salute, Amani. I am so proud of you. Keep growing. This is step 1 to bigger things. You keep that right. The world is yours. I'm telling you, man. People don't know, but when Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, when he bought Twitter, he didn't pay cash. He financed it with that good credit. Anyway, back to the regular schedule program. I mainly learned about managing credit cards. Started about 10 years when I started having serious health issues because I decided to apply for lots of cards so I wouldn't max out my cards for my health. Yeah, I know I've heard that, man. And you are a walking wealth of knowledge. That is wonderful meeting. Hey, what's up, Love to Travel Wave? How you doing? Hopefully you didn't come in, then I left. Man, I'm way behind now. I know she had no idea how to use it. But it's time she builds her credit. 21 with no credit. Man, I know people 25 with no credit, 21 with no credit. That's in this day and age, that's about right. But you know, and I'll let y'all read between the lines, we got to start teaching our young people how to use credit earlier and put them on our credit. But if our ish ain't straight, we can't help them. But when Drika was 21, my ish wasn't straight. It wasn't. I couldn't help her. I'm being real. I couldn't. My credit was terrible. So when I say we is me. All right. 14 months strong. Hashtag PBT, hashtag executive, hashtag line, hashtag Dallas meetup, hashtag meeting I. And tonight, I'm going to put it in here. Y'all give me, if I type this, it's going to probably take me to the bottom, but I don't care. It's worth it tonight. Hashtag money is winning. That's my hashtag for the night. Congratulations, young lady. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. Meeting I, this is huge, fam. I will never forget Capital One. They gave us a second chance. Hello, meeting I. I mean, your favorite color. Hello, this right here. Second chance. This was a second chance, ladies and gentlemen. Second chance. And it has opened up a ton of doors. Congratulations on money. I wish someone set us down years ago. And that's that. Thank you. The fact that her parents took the time to set her down to show her how to use a car. You got to, man. Come tell you, boy. This little piece of plastic is awfully powerful if you don't know what you're doing. What? I can go to the mall and get that purse outside. I can go get the jeans outside. I can go buy whatever I wanted. All I gotta do is pull this out. It used to be you had to pull this out. I'm gonna tell you how easy they made it. Y'all used to have to pull this joint out, pull out your ID. Thought I had something for my job. Pull out your ID, match them up. Now you ain't gotta do none of that. Then you used to have the back of your credit card sign the receipt. They make it so easy. Now you go up there and put your card up against the camera or up against the machine, and it's done. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to have a card with you no more. You can use some Apple Pay. Go over here and put your phone up there. Ding, ding, ding. Thank God y'all sit down with a man. That means a lot. We got love to travel with Wave up in this thing. What's going on, my sister? You got to do a come call with her, sir. Uncle Shelton knows more than me on that Capital One. Hey, that's a good idea, man. It's a village. It takes a village, y'all. It takes a village. It takes a village. I can't be on that conference call because I get to preach it, man. And meet it out anytime, fam. You know how we roll. Yes, 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 yes. Any new cars for you? Slow traveling or not yet. Hey, what's up, Angela? Hey, Point Break, how you doing? Much love. Glad to have you in this joint. Good to have you here. Y'all, we are having a good time here, man. I swear I've been talking like 6 hours. We only been on here an hour and 23 minutes. And I am not feeling 100%, but I'm man, y'all make me feel better though. Because I was laying in that bed, boy. I was like, forget this live stream. Man, my bed was so comfortable. And hey, everyone. Hey, Shy. Like button smash. Thank you. Yeah, please hit that like button, man. Ring my doorbell as you come in the crib. If you got to ring that joint on the way in, make sure you ring it on the way out. Or just hit it right now. Also, if you haven't subscribed, in case you didn't notice, the subscribe button is no longer red. It is now black. It's an oval. It's not a square. Make sure you hit that black subscribe button. Show your boy some love. Please, man, tell your family and friends about the channel. As you can see, man, I could talk about a wide array of things. We're motivating young people tonight that's getting their first credit card. We talked about how to own some Google stock and make a purchase with $20. We talked about why YouTubers should own stock in Google. They're already taking 45% of your revenue when it comes to ads. They're taking 30% of your super chats, 30% of your memberships. I just showed you how in the last 5 years, you're able to make 81.2% in returns. That could fluctuate. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Make sure you do your own research in case you're watching the replay before investing in any of your hard-earned money. We've also broken down some acronyms, CLIs, credit limit increases, HPs, hard pulls. We do it all over here, baby, and it is PBT Live, and I am your boy, Rob, broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. All right, now that I got all that out, we'll be back. Yes, say the date, baby. Next Wednesday. And y'all know her. A lot of people, man, oh, dang it. I just thought about it. I got a call from Nigel Schroeder. I got to call him back. And it may be something about this. It could be I don't want to say it like that. I'm about to say a threesome, but it ain't going to be like that now. I doubt it, but I may bring up Nigel Schroeder later in the show. He is the young phenomenon. But next Wednesday, I am going to be interviewing Tasha from the Major Change Group, the head of the Major Change Group, on the Points Blank Experience. Y'all have seen it here on Points Blank Travel. Last time we kind of just went back and forth talking about credit cards. This time I'm going to pick her brain. We're going to get to know Tasha. And she's done a lot of different things since the last time we collaborated. We chopped it up last night. She commented, closed mouths don't get fed, baby. She commented on an IG post. I was like, hey, it's been a minute since we collaborated. What's up? How about joining me on the experience? She's like, anytime, Rod. So it's about to go down, baby. Next week, next Wednesday, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, my man doing great. Trey doing great. That's good. I know he was sick for a minute. I'm working on creating a business for things like this because I already have a business name. I've been trying to find someone to help me with a website. Oh, man, I'm sure. Hey, Devin, I'm sure somebody here that know how to find somebody that know how to do a website. All right. So you want to do cell phones, electronics, movies, and music. What's up? We got Cooking with the Captains in here. How y'all doing? Fam in the crib. Channel members are also part of the Alliance, also part of the PBT Executive. You part of the Alliance, you're part of the PBT Executive team. They go hand in hand. And, oh, man, I feel like a little kid up in this joint, man. My nose all dry. Hey, this ain't sweating no more. I got my, hold on, y'all. I'm my 8-year-old tonight. I shouldn't have said that. The more I talk, the less I cough, though. Let's get some of this here. Hey, Angela, I thought about you the other day. I was about to paint and vlog it, but I will wait until next year, man. And why me be tripping? Hey, I know, man. YMCA Angela decided to grace us with their presence. Oh, now. Okay, I'm just looking through this here. Yes, perfect time to start your business, 2023. And we got Team Reach Travel in the crib. What's up, hey, PBT and chat? What's going on, man? If y'all missed the beginning of this year, I'm not going to redo it, but I would definitely check out the replay. It's especially if you're a content creator. You don't have to be a content creator to buy you Google stock. Parent company Alphabet, ticker symbol GOOGL. Make sure you buy Google Class A stocks. If you don't want to deal with that, we did talk about exchange traded funds where you can get a bunch of different stocks that's rolled into one fund and it trades on the stock exchange just like a regular stock. I show people, I was very transparent, show people my Robinhood account, which is one account where my YouTube revenue goes in. I also have a business check, a checking account. It's not big. I call it business. It's really not. I have a business savings account, crypto, another stock account that I put revenue in from YouTube. And I've lost about $7,000 of YouTube revenue with Celsius, Voyager, Gemini, and BlockFi. All of those crypto exchanges filed bankruptcy. And I'm going to be doing a video. I keep my crypto now on some old 007 type stuff. It's called a ledger. It's a hard cold wallet. Look like a little USB drive. I'll show y'all if I get up again. But I lost about $7,000 in revenue because those companies went bankrupt. So what does that mean? Did I cry about it? Nah. Was I mad about it? About 23 seconds. Just mean I got to work a little harder, get that money back, put it back in there and make it flip. All right. So I've had my bed for about 9 years. And I don't know about live, but I was going to record it upload. I did one painting on the channel like last year. Now, is this Anwar Meat that's doing this painting? I'm just curious. Who's doing this painting over here? I'm just curious. YFC, haven't seen y'all in the YouTube streets in a while, all that cruising. Yeah, man, 9 years. That's a PhD degree. Laugh out loud. Make it happen, Captain. Everybody speaking to everybody. Hey, celebrate membership mile. See, it won't show me. It won't show me. It don't show that in the back office. At least on mine, it don't. Shy is hilarious. Devin says Capital One has a secure version of the Quicksilver card and some other versions. Yeah, they also have don't they have a secure Capital One Platinum? One thing I will say though, Meet and I, here's and we're gonna talk offline, but I'm gonna say it online for everybody, but I definitely want to talk online. And Shelton said this quite a bit. He and I said when we talked back and forth, I did a live stream a long time ago called Don't Get Stuck. Capital One is good. Once you get the Capital One Quicksilver, then they want you to get the Capital One Next card and the Capital One Next card. And they try to keep you in their ecosystem. I'm not going to say don't get another Capital One, but after that, I would highly advise Amani. After about 6 months of doing good with the Capital One, I would probably look at Discover. They have a pre-approval tool where you don't have to take a hit on your credit. You'll know if you've been approved or not. 6 months with the Capital One, I would look at Discover. And I would also look at the Chase Freedom Unlimited or Freedom Flex. Don't worry, I'll tell y'all all. You ain't got to write it down or nothing. I'll tell y'all all this offline. And then I would look at an American Express card. I wouldn't at her age, I probably wouldn't get no more than 3, but don't get stuck with Capital One. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna try to do it. 6 good months with Capital One. I would probably look at a Discover card, 3 or 4 months with that. Now you're looking at a total of 10 months with 2 different credit cards, being on time, being responsible. Then I would make that major move to either Chase or American Express, preferably Chase. We'll talk about that offline though, but that's how I would maneuver that whole little path. I prefer American Express over Chase. And yeah, I got my wallet right here. You know, I was working on my what's in my wallet video and looking at I'm not going far. I'm just going to grab this here. But I was looking, and hopefully Amani's still there. But I was looking at my wallet today, and I'm like, man, I am running a powerhouse this month. I am running a major powerhouse. And so I looked at my wallet as I was getting ready to shoot this video. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm just showing you. This is stupid. I knew this camera was about to trip, but this is gonna be great, man. I am going to put my avatar up. I'm gonna keep talking. This ain't gonna take but a second. And while I pull out these as well, but I just want to show. I want to show Amani and everybody out there the possibilities. And it ain't about me trying to flex. It's trying to show you what you could do next. That's all I'm saying. It ain't me trying to flex. I'm just going to show you what you can do next. And Your favorite couple was talking about a second chance. I know what it's like. I know what it's like, man. And even if for money, hey, timestamp this AWR meeting, even if she ain't in there with y'all, go back, because this is motivation. I'm about to show you some motivation. And I just happen to get ready to shoot the what's in my wallet video, and I don't be all looking at my wallet and taking pictures of what's in there and all that. I just roll out and use the cards. But I got ready to shoot the video today, and I'm about to pull me back up. I just had to switch the battery out. I got ready to shoot the video today, and one of these cards is not in my wallet, but the rest of them are. Let me bring me back on the screen here. And I went, okay, so we're gonna show y'all something here. So I'm very proud of this card. This is a Capital One Platinum. People cry about it. They don't give me no credit limit. I don't earn nothing with it. This card right here is a key. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. 15 real homies in the crib. This is a key to the real ride. Okay? This is a key. It don't give you no points, no miles, no cash back. It don't give you nothing. But it's a key. Money didn't start with the key. She started with the key. Now this key right here, one of them keys you have to stick. This one of them keys you have to stick in the ignition. This is one of them old school keys. You gotta, ain't no pressing no button. You gotta unlock the door with the key, right? You don't get nothing out of that. This card gives you 1.5% cash back on all purchases. Now we're moving up to a key with a fob on it. Push start. But I looked into my wallet today, and I want y'all to pay it. That's the Capital One Platinum and the Quicksilver One card. But I looked at my wallet today, and I can tell you right now, I'm trying to do this the right way. If I was playing poker, this will be a winning hand. And I'm going to break them down to you one by one. What is that in my nail? Amex green card, check. Amex rose gold personal card, check. Amex business code for points blank travel, chickity check. And the big daddy, the granddaddy, the platinum, not the Capital One Platinum, the American Express Platinum card. All these choices except the green card are in my wallet this month. I went to Jersey Mike's today, which is y'all don't know, it's a sandwich shop, whatever you call it, submarine shop, sub shop, whatever they call it. Look, man, I had on 3 or 4 different colors. A Yankees hat, hair nappy, ain't no juice up in it. I couldn't figure out which one of these cards I wanted to use. And to get to the one I want to use, I had to pull out 3 of these. And lo and behold, if y'all would have saw how them people looked at me, and I ain't talking about the workers, I'm talking about the people that was in line, because they couldn't believe it. They couldn't believe it. This, let me say this here, and then we're going to move on. Don't compare yourself to other people when you start here. Don't worry about it, because this right here is the key to the Rolls Royce, baby. This is the Rolls Royce. This right here is the key. That might be your Honda Civic, your Toyota Corolla, whatever you got to roll them around in for 2 years. But I guarantee if you play your cards right, you keep watching this channel, and there's other content creators out there, How to Build Credit TV, my boy Dwayne, you ain't going to be in that Corolla alone, baby. Mess around being the Maybach. All right. Mess around being the Maybach, baby. Uh-oh. When we're not here, we're still here. We are not in the same live stream here. Time management. Okay. When we're not here, we are still here. Laugh out loud. We're not in the same live stream here. Time management. Okay. Oh, I like this here. What Keisha said. I gotta take some more medicine. We added my daughter to our credit card as 16-year-old to start building credit, and her credit score was nice. One trip to TJ Maxx and an offer for their reward card and a missed payment, her score dropped 50 points. Yes, man. One thing we need to tell our young people, especially when you get over 18, over 21, because you can make decisions on your own. When they offer you these cards at these stores, especially right now, y'all, it is imperative that y'all hear what I'm saying. When they offer you these cards right now, oh, holidays, 10% off if you apply for our Macy's card, our Dillard's cards, our Nordstrom card, our Saks Fifth Avenue card, our Target card, our Walmart card. It don't matter what kind of store it is. Tell our kids, tell our young people, they're not kids anymore, but tell our young people to say no. Nope. And young people, if any young people in here right now, any parents in here right now, go and tell your kids. It may sound, you may not want to say this, but please, this will save y'all. It'll save you 7, 5, 6 years down the road. I need to talk to my parent or my parents or my custodian. I don't care who it is. I need to talk to my parent or my parents first. And then we'll come back and we may just apply for that card. They ain't going to trip. I'm glad, Keisha, thank you for saying that. Please, please, please. Need to talk to our young folks, man. Thanks, why we'll check the replay from the beginning. Yeah, please check it out. Please check it out. Okay. Did you get a serious card due to the point drop? Yeah, that could help. Go see. Hey, Devin is key on this channel, y'all. He's key. He's key. Meat is doing a painting on the latest collector. I was talking about me painting. Oh, okay. Oh man, all right. Lost 7K, no biggie. Make it right back. Hashtag scared money don't make money. Yeah. I mean, you have to have that mentality. Now, no one, I could complain that I lost 7,000 shy, but there are a lot of people in those exchanges. You're talking about Celsius, crypto, centralized crypto exchange, Voyager, Gemini, BlockFi. Everybody believed in these companies. People put their life savings over there. Hence, another topic. And it ain't my topic. It's something I talk about on the finance channel. I don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. Never, ever. I lost 7K, but I still had other stock exchange. I mean, other crypto exchange. I had money in other places. But ain't no sense in tripping. I'll make it right back. I'll go over there and shoot a couple videos, do a couple live streams. He couldn't see the cherry emojis. Oh, no, I didn't see the cherry emojis. Okay, you talking to Dad, man? All right. I would love in 2023 or 24 at Points Blank Travel or Finance start a mentoring program on or offline for young kids. Ooh. Say less. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, you need to keep one of these nearby. Hold up, man. I don't feel like writing all that right now. And I'm sure Edward and Mita will remind me. You know you're old when you got to take 5 minutes to take a picture with a cell phone. I got to get it right. Oh, man. I only read a comment twice if I don't understand it or if I really like it. I really like this. I would love in 2023 or 24 Points Blank Travel or Finance start a mentoring program on or offline for young kids to get started with credit. Great idea, man. Yeah, oh boy. This dang on PBT executive team ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke, man. The ideas, y'all, I guarantee you, a lot of them ain't mine. Boy. I gotta write that down. Mentoring program. Even though I took a picture, I still got to write it down because I know me, man. I'll sit in this notebook, then it remind me to go ahead. 18 real homies in the crib. I appreciate y'all. She learned real quick about payments and impact to credit score. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, nothing worse than being told no. You go apply for something, especially if you with a lady. If you a man, you with a lady, and she wants something, you go apply, and they tell you no. Ooh, that's one of the worst feelings in the world, man. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. It's one of the worst feelings in the world, y'all. All right. Yeah, I love that idea too, man. We're gonna get our heads together, y'all. I'll do the facilitating, but we're gonna put our heads together. I'd be more than happy to make that happen. Oh, okay. It's 11 p.m. She's asleep. I will show her this and talk to her as well. Yeah, thank you. I didn't look and tell y'all. We're gonna be wrapping this up here in a minute. I've been with Capital One for about 15 years since HSBC was partnered with Capital One, and my first I applied for with them was 8 years ago. None of them have not always been issued by Capital One. Okay. Hey, Punch My Chat, what do you think is a good age to start talking to kids about credit? Soon as if they are able enough to, if they old enough to hold a dang on phone, 8, 9. Now, I'm gonna tell you, kids are a lot more advanced than when I was a kid and when some of us were kids. Now, you could talk to a kid right now if they know math, and the simple understanding of yes and no. Now is the time to start talking to them. If they know math, I ain't talking about all them x plus y equals z and I ain't talking about no dang on algebra and calculus. I'm talking about math. If they understand math and they understand the impact of yes and no. Here, I'll give y'all an example. I would talk to a 9-year-old kid now, and I would break it down to him, maybe 10, but I would start at 9 and say, hey, okay, if you went to the refrigerator or the freezer to get you a ice cream sandwich, and I told you no today, and I told you that you have to be good for 3 days. Now, I'm going to tie this. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. I'm going to tie this back to credit. You have to be good for 3 days, and 3 days is no time when it comes to credit. And then I may give you one. Why am I saying 3 days you have to be good? Because you have to be good. Same way with paying your bill. You have to pay your bills on time to maintain a good credit score. Second day, Uncle Rod, can I have an ice cream sandwich? And what did I tell you? No, this is day 2. No, you can't. Here comes day 3. They've been waiting on this moment, but they somehow go get in trouble at school. Can I have ice cream? Nope. Well, you said in day 3, yeah, but you don't want to messed up again. It's the same thing with credit. Now, would I be that harsh? Probably not. But I would start with a kid as soon as possible. Sit them down. I don't care if you tell a 3-year-old no and they get upset. Tell a 4-year-old no, they get upset. Tell a 54-year-old, I'm not 54, I'm just making up numbers, keep it in the 4s. You tell a 54-year-old no, I want this car. Nope, sorry, your credit's not good enough. I want to get this house. Nope, sorry, you didn't pay your bill. It's the same impact whether you're 4 or 54, ladies and gentlemen. We start teaching young kids how to not hear no and understand the power of hearing yes. I would start at the earliest age possible. That's just me, though. I wouldn't start with a 4-year-old, but get you a young kid, especially if you have children. And some credit card companies would let you put a child on their credit. There's no age restriction. Some you have to be 14. I think I did a live stream on that before. If not, I'll do a video soon. Great question, though. Great questions. I would say, really, if I had to put a number on there, 10 or 11. 10 or 11. I would start talking to my kids about credit. See? David didn't know I was going to say that. I hadn't read this coming. He learned some of his tips because math was his best subject in school, and I started while I was in high school. If you understand simple math, as soon as a kid start understanding simple math, and a person, if I find a kid, hey, what's up, man? We got my main man in here. I'm sorry, bro. BDBGP, what's happening, baby? When you find a kid that really likes math, I mean, love all your kids, but you find a kid that really like math, man, the sky's the limit. I hated science. I ain't like no chemistry and biology. I don't care about no body parts and no anatomy and no how to mix zinc and metal. I don't. But what I did care about was math. And I don't care about no X, Y's, and Z's and I don't care about no geometry, no triangles. I ain't building no house. But do you know what I wanted to learn? Add, subtract, divide, multiply, percentages, compound interest. If I can add, divide, multiply, and continue to stack my paper, man, I'll pay somebody to tell me about how to put zinc with phosphorus or something, build or whatever they're trying to do. I'll tell somebody to measure. I'll pay somebody to measure a triangle. But if you show me how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and percentages, I'm good. I am good. I am good. Now, I ain't saying don't go tell your kids that now. I wouldn't tell those kids that. I wouldn't, but that's just my philosophy. I don't care about all the other stuff. Well, X plus Y with a triangle on top of it equals, man, whatever. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Going back, man, travel team Reach got me in here now. You know what? Kids have always been slick since I was a kid. Kids were slick. My daddy was slick when he was a kid. Kids now thinking they slicker than all the parents. Redirect, repivot that way of thinking. Like, there are a lot of people on YouTube that complain that YouTube take 30% of their money for super chats. So they go to Cash App. A lot of people complain that YouTube take 45% of their revenue. A lot of them don't even know they take 45% of that ad revenue. But what did I do? I repivoted. I went back to my younger years. I got slick on their ass. Excuse my language. And I found a way, well, I'm getting my 45% back. I'm getting my 30% back. I'm going to invest in the company that's taking my money. Hello? You don't take no rocket scientist, baby. I'm going to invest in the company that's taking my money, because if they say, man, how many content creators do you know? I can't count how many I know. If I count how many I know, how many Team Reach Travel know, how many Meeting I know, how many Your Favorite Couple know, how many Keisha H know, how many Educated Natural know, how many BDBGP know, and we keep going and going and going. If they take it a little piece of the pie from all these people, they taking a little piece of pie from all these people. They ain't about to go broke. So hell, I'm about joining with the company. Y'all can sit in the corner and cry about the 45%, the 30% that they take it. I'm gonna go, all right, I'm gonna keep this 70% that y'all gave me, this 55% that y'all gave me. I'm gonna invest in you, and you gonna give me some of my money, if not all of it back. And I showed y'all an example a while ago earlier on how I could take a $70 super chat and turn it into a $126 super chat. It's a $100 super chat. They're gonna take 30%. I'm ended up with 70, but I'm gonna turn it into 126. I'll show you that again. Let me get through these comments, man. Tell you what, man. Everybody speaking to everybody. We quick to tell them at Marshall, we good. Just bag my ish respect. Hey, that would you have to, man. Because some of them, why are they so pressing? Because they get paid a commission for everyone they sign up. They get a raise, a bonus at their job. I don't want to say 20% all by applying. No, especially when it's 10%, because the sales tax in Dallas in the DFW area is 8.75. So really, I ain't saving. I'm just not paying taxes. I can do that. I can say that, but let me look at him. Let me look at this vault here. I can say that by pulling out my retired military ID. Hey, I'm getting a military discount. Give me a military discount. Damn. Hey, why you worry about applying for a party? Y'all got any military discount? Oh, yeah, well, that's what I want. I'm glad you mentioned this. Now can we redo this all over? Man, I mess with them, y'all. You ain't gonna have me slipping on the banana peel up in the store. But can I honestly say that I've never took those offers and been turned down and turned down and turned down? Hell yeah. Oh my God. I don't even want to get into it. Everybody speaking. Best way to not miss a payment is auto pay. I use auto pay on almost all my cards. The car was paid off and closed immediately. It took about 7 months for her score to go back up, and she was only 18 and didn't even realize it was a credit card until the bill came. Wow. Hey, business is ruthless, y'all. They don't care about our children or our nephews, or our nieces out there. They see, man, business is they like a lion in the jungle, baby. They see some prey, they see that wildebeest or that little bitty animal over there. They gonna pounce on them like that. That's why we gotta educate them, man. Here we go. You see this comment? Stores are quick to offer a little 10% to 20% off your first purchase, and it barely covers tax. Whoa! Woo! Lord have mercy. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. I hadn't saw that comment. Stores so I'm gonna get rewarded for the number of applicants. God dang! I promise y'all. I put this on everything. I had not seen. Oh man. All right. The math ain't math. I say once they're able to comprehend the concept of needs and wants, that's the age for me to start covering credit with them. But that's, yeah, needs and wants. There you go. Well, yeah. I like that too, Mojo. I might start before the needs and wants, because it took me throat feeling a little itchy. It took me, oh man, I think I want to say I was honestly probably about 40 before I understood the difference of needs and wants. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I think your comprehension of needs and wants is less with the least amount of money you have. Actually, I take it back. That's the other way around. You the more money you make, I started buying a lot of wants. I always bought wants, but once I wanted to become wealthy, and I'm not talking about rich, just wealthy, and I in 2010, when I walked in my walk-in closet in my apartment, and I looked at all these clothes on both sides of the closet, and I looked at my safe, and there was no money in there. I looked at my bank account. I had $4 in there, yet I had $4,000, $5,000, $8,000 worth of clothes that was absolutely worthless. That was 2010. Yep, I was about 40. I was about 40. That's when I learned the difference between needs and wants. Because how many times we would see people, or even yourself in the store, man, I need these shoes. I got to have these shoes. I got to have this suit. I need this, man. I need this in my life. No, you want it. But you're telling yourself you need it, but you really don't. Tell you what, have to make a choice of eating and put gas in your car, and all you got in the bank is $4, and you walk in your closet and got a closet full of clothes. And if you have a rummage sale, you may make $50 off of $8,000 worth of clothes, and you may make $200. That's when I understood. Yep. All right, y'all. We've been on here an hour and 56 minutes. Last call for comments, because my throat is starting to get a little scratchy from the talking. Yep, I like this here. Auto pay is a must in our house, and we basically only use credit cards for cashback rewards, free gas, etc. Not paying any interest is critical in the credit rewards programs. Yep. If you want high limits for a car with a bank, you have a relationship like me. I got United Explorer car started at $23,500 after 5-year relationship with Chase, and now it's $38,500 credit card. And that's another thing that's important, man. Establishing relationships with these banks. And this has been a great live stream, man. The interaction has been phenomenal. I do want to get back to these, and I'm very happy how we pivoted from talking about Google and stocks and got into the credit thing. And y'all's interaction was beyond beast mode, and got some good news, some good suggestions from Meet and I, some good news from Amani getting her credit card. Your favorite couple dropping boulder after boulder after boulder. Devin in here interacting with everybody. Shy Sarai interacting with everybody, and just everybody that came through. And these people don't have to do the stuff they do in these live streams. So I'm always grateful. And what I mean, these people, I'm talking about the executive team, and they're dropping links. So I just got a text. These people don't have to drop these links. They do it, and I appreciate them so much. Y'all don't have to say nothing as far as commenting and all that, and I appreciate all that. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I am super appreciative of that. I'm very excited when I see all the comments. And tonight, it was a lot of people speaking, and I love that, but it was a lot of knowledge, a lot of stuff that was shared, people telling their personal experiences, people having questions, and that's what we need, man. That's what we need. And I think tonight was a prime example. I think people get it. Just because I put a thumbnail out there of what I want to talk about, the floor is open to talk about anything, personal finance, credit, points and miles, credit cards. It's wide open to whatever y'all want to talk about. But what I love about my live streams is there has yet to be a live stream that I've done on this channel where I did not learn something. I always learn something in my own live streams, and that's what I love more than anything. I love the interaction, but me learning something comes from the interaction, because if y'all, excuse me, if y'all aren't saying anything and everybody just sitting here waiting on me to talk, that could be very boring. But y'all, I want to tell y'all really rejuvenated me tonight to get back to a points blank travel. I've kind of shied away from it because I wasn't motivated, and I was like, man, I done talked about dang on every credit card out there. I done talked about every credit card program, and not really. Matter of fact, I'm tired of saying I was gonna do. I have a Hilton video that's already drafted. It's ready to go. It's probably not even gonna take me 6 minutes to shoot it, and it's throwing me off because of being a little sick. But y'all, I just want to just thank y'all, man. Again, we're right at that 2-hour mark. I'm gonna get ready to raise up out of here. Thank you for everybody that came in tonight to lend your support. Hope everyone have I'm looking for something here. Hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous week. Just bear with me here. I'm looking for something. I'm always saying I'm looking for something, but there we go. All right. But just thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Oh man, hold up. Let me go. You want high limits, go for a car with a bank. You have a relationship like me. I got United Sport card. Okay, I just read that. That's why I will use that huge prayer on my second high limit 20. A sick rod came with it tonight. You used to stay sick, boy. You inspire. Oh my God. That's sort of what the day go text just said. I got yo, man. I can't stay sick. So I gotta go back. Now I probably will go back and watch and see what was there. I know why. When you're not feeling as well, you're not as animated. Lord knows I just plan to be on here 2 hours, but you don't veer all. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, me that my inspiration come from the people. You know who inspired me? You know who made me really think? It was a combination of a bunch of things, but it was y'all's comment about Amani. That took me back, man. It took me back some years, and that inspired me to keep doing. And then the idea about the mentoring program, that inspired me. Y'all, we did it together. It's a team effort, man. But a sick Rod came with it tonight. Flu game, Rod. Rod dropped 60 tonight, man. I don't know, man. Y'all are hilarious, man. Me and I crying, laughing. Wasn't necessary show to I ain't messing with y'all. I ain't messing with y'all. But hey, y'all, much love, everybody. Do me a favor. Hope you have a blessed and prosperous week. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, more importantly, dropping more knowledge. PBT is back, and I ain't talking about Rod is back. I'm talking about Point Blank Travel. Tonight, thanks to you guys, the viewers, the channel members, the subscribers, the PBT executive team, the alliance, the people that came through tonight, you guys motivated me to get this thing, to get this train back on the tracks. Yes, we got the Point Blank experience rolling. Point Blank Finance, I got so many videos to shoot there. I got an upcoming interview with Tasha from Major Change Group. It's going to be on the Point Blank experience. There's a possibility I may bring Nigel Schroeder in at the end of that interview. He called me today. I got to hit him back to see what's up with him, but I was asleep when he called. Big things popping, baby. Big things popping. Again, y'all made it possible. Much love to y'all. We're gonna get ready to raise up out of here. It's always pressure here. It's always pressure here. What you pressure about? Whoa, damn it. What you mean it's always pressure here? I think you meant to say it was always a pleasure here. I'm hoping that's what you meant. I'm gonna give you a second to make sure there was a typo, because there ain't no pressure. Maybe this ain't no pressure over here, but I tell you what, it is some pressure with. I'm gonna keep reading these comments, but let me see something here as we get ready to get out of here. Thanks so much, Rod Point Blank. Stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me do something here.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break.
Thank you, Mojo. Appreciate you.
Free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange.
Much love, y'all.
Above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check is I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
Much love, y'all. Peace. Remember the passcode to success. 247-365. All right. That's what I was thinking. It's a pleasure. All right. Tuesday music. Yeah, it's time to raise up, y'all. It's amazing how these lights make a difference. Oh.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they
there you go, baby.
Him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We
Thanks,
can change
Shy.
the world, change times, rearrange
Thanks,
them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want to place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambition.
Much love, y'all.
Right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No main boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. You got that part. Much love, y'all. Peace, everybody. We out.
Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.